Hey friends, is it Monday already? Is it 9:30 Monday morning already? I guess it is. Nice to see you. I'm Christiana Gaudet. Of course, I am your tarot fairy godmother. I am here live on my YouTube channel, as I am most Mondays, to do the 3-card weekly reading. And as many of you know, because I've seen you make your request, I will do individual cards for the week ahead for all who request. And if you want to write it down, if you plan on joining us for the Friday weekly wrap up, write it down, and that way we can see the card that began the week and the card that ended the week. And just as a heads up, the Friday weekly wrap up, well, actually, I think it may go off as usual at noon. The Saturday Psychic Sampler will not happen on Saturday, just like last week. I'm doing seasonal activities elsewhere. So we'll probably do that on Sunday like we did this past week. Okay, and see what we're doing right here. We are promoting StarCon 2023, which will be January 20th through 22nd. And in person at the Palm Beach Airport Hilton Hotel and online at the Excelevance Events Management Platform. Join us in person, join us online, whatever works best for you. Join us for 1 day, 2 days, 1 day, 2 day, 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, whatever works best. And remember, it's followed by a 30-day afterglow where you can watch recordings of the events that you missed and also interact with people on the lounges. In the lounges, we've got special lounge events, so it's going to be lots of fun. Get your tickets now. starcon.com. All right, commercial's over. Let's go. So happy to see all of you. Special shout out to our members, our moderators, and everyone here this morning. I appreciate all of you. Today we are working with Shadowscapes Tarot. Why? It's just pretty, whatever. And we know that tomorrow is the new moon and a solar eclipse. It also happens to be a special day on my personal calendar. So, I'll be doing some special magic tomorrow. All right, let's get going. Let's see 3 cards for the collective and then individual cards for all who request them. And as we go through this, whether it's the collective card, the collective cards, or the cards that you hear for individuals, if you hear something that resonates for you, that feels like truth for you, even if it is not the card I specifically pulled for you, if you hear something that makes sense to you, take it to your heart. That is the beauty. That is the beauty of these group readings, right? All right, here we go. Pamela, do we ever really need a reason to work with a certain deck? I know so much of it is just, what do I feel like today? And I guess if I feel like Shadowscapes, I feel pastel and detailed and lovely. Feel lovely. All right. Here we go. First card up, the Knight of Wands reversed. So collectively, are we choosing not to move forward? Are we feeling stuck? Are we not managing our energy appropriately? What's going on here? What's going on here? And Jeannie, yeah, you heard it here, or you didn't hear it here, but yeah, that is the truth, and it's a big one. All right. Oh, but then we have the Ace of Cups, and let's just get that third one out. The 8 of Wands reversed. So look at this. 2 fire cards reversed, and then that Ace of Cups right in the middle. So we do have to tend to our personal fire energy, our motivation, our creativity, our passions. But we have to make sure that we keep our inner fire tempered, burning but tempered. And there are ways that we are feeling stuck. We are feeling stuck and not knowing how to find our way to our destination, whatever that is. You know, we are not knowing how to find our way to our goals. And that could be individual, that could be collective as a society. But here's the answer. And we know it's always the answer, man. What is the answer? The answer is love. Heal your heart and the rest will follow. Act in love and the energy will flow. And if we all do this as individuals, then suddenly we're doing it as a collective. We're doing it as a community. So there's the answer. So if you are feeling stuck right now, try to nurture your creativity, try to nurture your inner fire, but know the best way to do that is with love. And when we talk about, you know, these two fire cards, these two wands cards reversed, both of them talk about a stuck energy. And we know that fire can be our creativity, our passion, our motivation, but it is also our anger. And so how do we work with our anger? How do we let our anger motivate us appropriately without consuming us, without causing us poor action? So those are the questions we're asking ourselves this week. And the answer is always love, right? That's a good book title, right? The answer is always love. All right, let's get this thing going. I will take the requests in the order in which I see them, starting with our new member, Popsy K. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for becoming a member. And thanks for being a regular attendee at our functions. Really appreciate it. Happy to see you. Here is a card for your week ahead. And just a reminder to everyone, that's what we do on Mondays. A card for the week ahead. A card for the week ahead. All right. Oh, look at you. You've got that fire energy going on, Popsy K, but it is upright. It is the Two of Wands. This week, use that new moon energy, use that solar eclipse energy to manifest what you want. Think very clearly. On a mundane level, make clear plans and set clear goals. On a magical level, do that work. Do that work to manifest what you want. See it, believe it, create it for reals. All right, Jeannie Mnuchin, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. The Eight of Pentacles reversed. So do not, like this week, you have to fight discouragement. There is no reason for you to be discouraged, and yet you may be feeling discouraged. You may be wondering if the work you are doing is making a difference, and the answer is it is on every level, and it will. It will, it will, it will. So keep doing it. Don't get stuck. All right. Maria Barisi, so nice to see you. A card for you, for Anthony, and for Kim. And we know Kim is a member here. We appreciate that. We appreciate all of you being here with us this morning. All right, Maria, here we go. For you, the week ahead, Maria Barisi, you saw me shuffle. And yet here it is. However, it's a different interpretation for you. For you, Maria, for you, here's the trick. You have just gone through a lot and you have closed out a whole chapter of your life. If you can this week, try to rest and recover. It is time for you to take some time for yourself before you move on to the next chapter. Now, for Anthony, the Knight of Wands, upright. And so this is very nice. This is very good. For you, Anthony, you are moving forward. You are figuring out what you want, how you're going. And, you know, it's interesting because this was a card in our 3-card weekly reading, but it was reversed. So you're taking the available energy and you are running with it and you're working with it. You are pursuing your goals this week, Anthony, and that is fabulous. Now, Kim, thank you so much, Kim, for being a member here. 7 of Swords. Kim, this week you got to be careful what and who you trust. You have to ask yourself, do you trust yourself? Are there people around you who are not operating with your best interest in mind? I'm not trying to make you paranoid. I just want you to be very aware of working to trust yourself, trust your gut, and frankly, only trust the people who have proven themselves to you. Melissa Grosso, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And yes, happy birthday to you too. We are birthday adjacent sisters, and I appreciate that. And welcome to Scorpio season. Here we go. Here is your card for the week ahead. Look at you. You are the Queen of Wands. You are working with that fire energy. You are going to enjoy your personal holiday, and you are going to be in your creative and luminous glory. And as part of this, you may get some really good ideas about how you want to move forward, about how you want to direct your passions. And so this could be a very good week for you, Melissa. Very, very good. Robin Renee, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you, Robin Renee. The Queen of Cups reversed. This may be a week where you're dealing with some feelings. You may be in your feelings this week. And some of those feelings may be feelings of sadness or feelings of regret or remorse or upset, wishing things were different than they are. It's okay to feel those feelings, but don't get stuck in them. And allow whatever you're feeling to motivate you, both towards self-care, but also toward change making in your life and in the world, because that's what you're all about and that's what you're here to do. Marion Newberry, finally home from Omega. I hope you had an amazing time. And I think a lot of you saw I have posted new pictures of the babies, so that's fabulous. Marion Newberry, thank you so much for being a member here. We really appreciate you. Here is a card for you. The 7 of Cups reversed. So now that you're home, it is time for you to take the things that you've thought about, the things you've dreamed about, the things you've committed to, and make them real. This is about manifestation. This is about recognizing power and using that power to make what you want to make real in your life. That's the key. Gemini Sun, so nice to see you. Thanks so much for being a moderator here. Here is a card for the week for you. The High Priestess. Well, believe it or not, you may have some peace in your life this week. There is so much here about your spiritual growth, about finding your spiritual balance, about finding your balance in life in general. Really trust yourself, really look within and really find your own power this week, Gemini Sun. Von Ray, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here and thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The King of Cups. Oh my gosh. You know, I know that you have been working on manifesting a greater love, romantically and just in your life, manifesting friends, manifesting creativity, manifesting all things that have not been in enough supply in your life. And this week, there is power for that. This week, there is motion for that. This is a beautiful thing. Do not give up, my friend. Help is on the way. Love is on the way. It is all on the way. See it and make it happen. Febborn, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. The 4 of Swords reversed. So this week you are busy. I don't know how much of this is family stuff, creative stuff, spiritual stuff, personal stuff, but you are going to be busy, and busy is good. So pay attention to the things that need doing on every level and make the time to do them, even if you have to stretch a little bit. Catherine Fan, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for the week ahead for you, my friend. Look at you. You also got the High Priestess, and I shuffled. And now you took your trip. Are you still away? Are you back? What's going on? One way or the other, the High Priestess is such a positive card. And it speaks to you really getting a new sense of yourself and the power that you have. And recognizing, you know what? It's okay, and maybe even best, if other people do not see your power. Because if other people do not see your power, you have an advantage over them. So recognize your power and recognize your secret power and think about the ways you're going to use that. So good. Amy Foreman, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member here. Here is a card for the week ahead. The Nine of Swords reversed. So we're happy for this reversal. The reversal certainly makes it more palatable. It feels like you're going through a lot. And I know you're super busy, being that this is the season, man. But I feel like there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on for you internally and externally. And the Nine of Swords reversed is sort of the light at the end of the tunnel. Whether that is just simply waiting for Halloween season to be over, or whether that is some other things that are bringing light to you. But one way or the other, we are acknowledging that this has been difficult, but we are seeing light going forward. Claire C., thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member. A card for you and a card for Marilyn, your friend who is with you now, most certainly. Claire C., first of all, here's a card for you. Look at you. You got the Eight of Wands. Now, the interesting thing is this was reversed for the collective, and for you, it's just flying free. So you're ahead of the curve. That's the thing you need to know. And this week, there's going to be motion. There's going to be plans, maybe plans for travel, maybe plans for fun, maybe creativity. Allow it all to flow. Allow the energy to flow and let that feel good for you. And for Marilyn, we're glad you're here, vis-a-vis Claire. And you get the Two of Wands, very similar. Still in that creative energy. So for you, Marilyn, this is a good week to really think about what you want in your life, where you want to be, what you want to do, how you're going to do it. It's a week for plans and goals and manifestation. And it's okay to dream. It's okay to make a list, however you do it. Think about where you want to go and make the plans to get there. All right. Maya Turner, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emoji. Here is a card for you for the week ahead. The Queen of Swords. So Maya, this is a very good week for using your good brain, using your communication skills, speaking the truth, maybe doing some writing, and recognizing the power of your voice and your words. Lisa McCord, so nice to see you. Looking forward to seeing you in class on Wednesday. Glad that you're here. New moon and eclipse. Yes, indeed. Here is what the energies will bring. Strength. Yay. So this is a good card for the week. It shows you in a strong position. It also reminds you of the different energies within you. The fierce energy, the gentle energy. And it reminds you that you need a balance of both. Don't let either of those get out of control, okay? You can't be too gentle. You can't be too fierce. You have to be in that place of balance. But you have the strength to figure that out and to do that. Christina R., so nice to see you. And, a special welcome to all our West Coast people here. Christina, Karen, Amaya, it is early where you are. And I appreciate you starting not only the week, but the day with us. Christina R., here's a card for you. 5 of Wands. Christina, this week you're going to have some conflict. And through that conflict, you can learn. Through that conflict, you can make plans for the way forward. So don't let the conflict trip you up. And for you, Karen Winkle, thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. Here is a card for you. The Magician, my friend. I know that things have been difficult in your new job, but this week, you're going to find you have some new tools, some new skills, some new abilities. You are starting something new, and it could go very well for you. So that is very positive. And Nalini Kalu, so nice to see you. And yes, happy Diwali to all who are celebrating. What a powerful week this is. Nalini, we appreciate you. We appreciate you being a member. And here is a card for you. The Queen of Cups reversed. You're not the first person to get this card. So the thing is, there are some things going on that are making you feel kind of sad. And it's okay to feel kind of sad. It is okay to hold space for those feelings, but recognize that you have to be careful about the stories that you are telling yourself as you feel these things, right? You have to, I think sometimes when we all do this, but I think you do this a bit, when we tell the story of what's going on or the story of what's making us sad, we can have a tendency to cast ourselves as the villain in the story, and you are not the villain. You are the hero. And remember that. Okay, Peggy Lou Leven, so nice to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. Here is a card for you, and thanks for using members-only emojis. The Two of Pentacles reversed. So this week, you're going to have to be kind to yourself, and you're going to have to take it a little easy. You're going to feel like you don't have the time, the money, the energy for all the things, and so don't do all the things, and allow yourself that grace. And Maya Turner, your husband would like a card as well, most certainly. Okay, husband of Maya Turner, here is a card for you. The Nine of Wands reversed. Okay, this is a reminder that this week you may feel sort of triggered to be defensive. And if you catch that happening, pull it back. Don't be so defensive. There is something here, too, about the need for healing, whether that is physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Find your healing. Find space for healing this week. Oh, Nalini, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. All right. Let me just scroll down here and get the next requests. Oh, no, I've overscrolled. Okay, got it. Pamela's Insight. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a moderator here. Here is a card for you. Knight of Wands. So good. Upright. That's so powerful given how the 3-card weekly reading went. This week, you take your creative energy, you take your passion, you take your motivation, and you move that forward. Quick, chop, make it happen. This is a great week for creative forward motion. Lisa Harmon, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. I love this. Good morning. May I have a card for the week? Pretty pleased with tarot cards sprinkled on top. Yes. Yes. Here we go. Oh, I shuffled, and you also got the Magician. This week, recognize you've got the tools, the skills, the abilities to handle whatever you need to handle, to do whatever you need to do. Things are new things are opening up for you. You are initiating new things, and you have the power to move it forward in such a good way. Betty Flesher, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is a card for you. The Five of Pentacles. So this week, you may be feeling like you're not receiving the help or having the internal resources you need to do everything you need to do. You may be feeling some FOMO, fear of missing out, things you'd like to be doing and not having an opportunity to do, and that might make you feel bad. Take a breath. Give yourself some grace for only being one person and who can only do what one person can do. And in that, find the opportunities that will make things better. Ask for help when you need it. Give yourself grace when you need it. Mystics Haven, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Look at this, the Knight of Wands for you as well. This is coming up a lot. Came up reversed to start our reading for the collective, but it's coming up upright for you, and that's beautiful. This is a good week for forward motion. It's a good week for pursuing the things that are important to you. And you know what else? It's a good week to have some fun, so do it. Arlette, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you and for Chris, most certainly. Most certainly. Here you go. Arlette, you first. The Three of Pentacles. Man, you have been doing some good work, and that good work continues this week. This bodes well for you professionally. It bodes well for the medical work you're doing. It bodes well for the internal work you're doing. You need to recognize how far you have come and how good this is going to be for you. And now for Chris. Chris, King of Cups. You've also done some good work here. You're in your feelings in a lot of ways, but you are also learning to balance your emotions and your masculinity and how that works together. You are learning how to be supportive of yourself and supportive of people you care about. And this is a beautiful thing, and it leads itself to happiness. So really pay attention to that this week. Smile Soul 20, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for the week for you. The Seven of Cups reversed. So this week, do not let your imagination run away with you and imagine that things are worse than they are. There may be some things that trigger you or upset you, and you may start thinking that people are behaving worse than they are, or people are thinking worse than they are, or things are bad worse than they are. Don't do that. Stay positive. Amber A, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Temperance reversed. So this week you may feel a little stretched. You may feel like you don't have everything you need to do everything you want or need to do. You may feel out of balance. Take a minute, be patient, be cautious, let things come together. They will come together in their own time. Jackie Masters, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card for you. The Three of Wands reversed. I feel like you get into moods where you don't feel good about yourself, you don't feel good about what you're doing, you don't feel good about your future. Really try to avoid that. Let's turn this right around and let's recognize that you are doing a good job, that you are doing well in your life, that you are doing everything you can to take care of yourself in a good way. And so see your success, please. See your success as it is now and as it will be in the future. Jackie Masters. Oh, Julie Rogan, thank you for that. And you're on the West Coast too. Thanks for joining us so early. That's fabulous. All right, next request I see is Teresa C. Thank you for being a member and a moderator. We appreciate you. All right, Teresa C., here is the card for you. The King of Cups. Oh, this bodes well for the week. You might have people around you that you really enjoy. You might feel like you are really operating in love. This bodes well for romance, and it bodes well for being a good exemplar of others, to really showing that energy of unconditional love as you move through the world, especially this week. And especially good for Scorpio season because Scorpio, weirdly, is a water sign. All right. Good morning, Denise. Nice to see you. Kathy, so nice to see you. Yours is the next request, I see. Thank you for being a member here. Thank you for using members only emojis. And here's a card for you for your week ahead, Kathy. Hey, Jeff Pentacles. Kathy, this week you're going to be learning, you're going to be communicating, you're going to be getting a home and finances and all of that good stuff in order. Very good. And so be open to the things you learn and be open to the ways you need to communicate. Don't be afraid to talk about money. Helen, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here we go. Helen. Justice reversed. So this week, you may really be paying attention to unfair treatment. Your own unfair treatment, someone else's, someone else being treated unfairly. It may be about social justice in general. But one way or the other this week, keep your balance, treat yourself fairly, treat others fairly, and think about what you're going to do. If someone has treated you unfairly, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to work for fairness in the world? Not that it's just your responsibility. And make sure you stand up for yourself when you need to. And I thank you all for the feedback. I do read it. I don't always read it aloud, but I do appreciate it. All right, Denise Woods, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you and a card for Jerry, most certainly. For you, Denise, the Four of Pentacles reversed. And I think this week, it's maybe about letting go of some of your fear. Maybe opening up and trusting a little bit, which probably it's time to do. And when we look at Jerry, Seven of Cups reversed, letting go of dark imagining for both of you. Different cards, but the message is the same for both of you. Stop bringing fear to the table. Talk about together what you're afraid of and let it go. Move forward in trust. Hey, Ben, Libra does tarot. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for the members only emoji. And everyone, new pics of the grandbabies are up in the community thread. So definitely go see them in all of their glory and cuteness. And it is glorious and cute. All right, Ben, here we go. Queen of Swords. Ben, write a new blog post this week. Seriously, do some writing. Do some writing and trust your knowledge, trust your intelligence. Don't think that other people know better, right? I think sometimes you'll defer to other people more quickly. It is always good to defer to other people in certain circumstances, but I think maybe you do it too often, too much, and especially this week, trust your own knowledge. JF1, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. The Three of Cups reversed. So JF1, there may be some things this week that are causing problems between you and others. It may be that you just haven't had the time or the energy to have fun or get together with your friends. Try to remedy that. Remember who the important people are. Try to get together with them or check in with them or talk to them and try to have some fun, seriously. Jennifer, thanks so much for being here. So on Mondays, we do a card for the week ahead. So that's what I will do with you, or for you. So Jennifer, here we go, a card for the week ahead. Okay, here we go. Jennifer, a card for the week ahead. Temperance reversed. You're not the first person to get this. You need to be patient you need to gather into your life the things that you need. You need to think about what do you need? What do you need from yourself? What do you need from others? What do you need to gather and collect? Find the things that you need. Spend some time on that this week. What do you need? What does your soul need? What does your spirit need? What does your body need? Pay attention to those things. Okay. And Pamela, thank you for those nice wishes. I appreciate that. Oh, JF1, that makes sense. Thanks for that feedback. And Betty, your feedback makes sense too. Really appreciate that. Oh, Christy Silva. Oh my goodness. Shingles and appendicitis, just had surgery. Oh my goodness gracious. I am so sorry. That is obnoxious. That is terrible. So we're all sending so much love and healing to you right now. Here is a card for you for the week ahead. Christy, it gets better. Knight of Swords. You will heal quickly. You will move forward. Things get better. And this is part of your overall healing from everything that you've been through. On the other side of this, I promise it gets better. Michelle F., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you for the week ahead. Two of Pentacles reversed. It's going to be a busy week and you are going to feel pulled and torn. You may feel like you don't have what you need in terms of time, money, energy, to get things done. Please excuse me, allergies. So this week, Michelle, if you don't have to do it, don't do it. Ask for help if you need it. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with situations. Things will flow better as time goes on. Medea Ness, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for the week for you, Medea Ness. The Queen of Pentacles, you go. This bodes so well for you as a parent, as a woman, financially, spiritually. This is a week where you will really find and know your power. And I expect some things to be going your way, especially when it comes to family stuff and money stuff. So good. Ben, you love the Queen of Swords, right? Right, there you go. All right. Okay, Macaulay Ian Bearder, thanks for being here. We appreciate you. So what we do on Mondays is a card for the week ahead, and that is what I will do for you. The Six of Cups reversed, you are feeling stuck. And this may actually have to do with the question you asked, where there's a stuck situation here and there may not be a clear way to move forward. So this week you have to think about that and use logic rather than emotion to figure out what you need to do and what is true. Logic over emotion this week for you. Jake 5345. Robin, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you this morning. Also, Temperance reversed. So here's the thing. There may be some things going on that are really trying your patience. If you can fix it, fix it. If you can't fix it, just breathe. Find your balance, find your happy place. And, if it's not yours to fix, then try to let it go. That's the key. Hey, Chara Saddlemeyer, you have been a member for 10 months. That is fabulous. You passed your state tests and graduated top of your class with an A+. Congratulations. We appreciate that. And we appreciate you so much. That is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So great. Congratulations. And I think a great psychic predicted that things would go well for you. Okay. And Chara Saddlemeyer, yours is the next request. A card for you and a card for Lucian as we begin this week. Okay, for you, Chara, the Empress reversed. So this may be a tough week for you as a mom. There may be some things going on with your kids. We have to tell all your kids to behave well this week. But you know what? It's also true. You need some time for yourself. You need some grown-up time. So do what you can do to manifest that. You need a babysitter. And for Lucian, Wheel of Fortune. You know, there will be some ups and downs this week, and you have to watch your mood this week. But overall, this bodes well for good fortune for you this week. And Denise, a card for daughter Tonda and niece Amy, most certainly. Tonda, the devil. Girl, you got to be careful this week. Do not commit to something you really don't want to do. Look at your behaviors and make sure they're healthy. Look at the people around you. And if you've got people around you who are not behaving in a healthy way, you need to distance yourself. I am serious about this. All right. And Amy, look at you. You got the Magician. You're not the first one to get this. This is a great week for learning. This is a great week for recognizing your ability to start new things and to start new things that will go very well for you. Recognize your own skills and your own abilities to move yourself forward in new ways. Okay, Caroline McLaughlin, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. Oh my goodness, it's your husband's birthday today. That's fabulous. Fellow early Scorpio. So good. Happy birthday to him. All right. Okay, here we go. Caroline, Six of Pentacles. This week, I see you really working to help others and do for others, and it will be appreciated. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it as well. It's mutual. This is about symbiotic relationships, so develop symbiotic relationships. And oh my goodness, my good friend, Bernice Harmick just became a member. Thank you so much for joining. We really appreciate you. There's a whole playlist of members-only stuff. Make sure you see that and go through it at your leisure. Enjoy it. Let me tell everyone a quick story. Bernice and I have known each other for a really long time. She was in the very first tarot class I ever taught. And arguably at that moment, she might have known more about tarot than I did, or at least knew some stuff I hadn't really considered yet. And she was so gentle and so supportive and so good. We've been friends ever since. So great to have you here, Bernice. Really appreciate that. It's one of the great things, you know, for those of you who are young and just starting out on your tarot journey, the people that stick with you over time, it's one of the most glorious things. All right. Carrie Dunnick, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. Here we go, Carrie. Six of Cups reversed. So Carrie, this week, and you know, it could just be because we're getting close to Halloween. The ancestors are close to us. The veil is thin. But you may really be having a lot of nostalgia for those who are no longer with us. Honor them and honor their presence in your life. But do not get caught up in the past too much. There is also a possibility of a reunion, someone you haven't seen in a long time, spending time with them. And there is this overarching thing to remember who you are as you go forward. All right. PL Day, thank you for being a new member here. We really appreciate you. I love this. Wishing you a week of joy. A card, please, to guide me. So beautiful. Thank you. All right. PL Day. Three of Swords reversed. This is a card we prefer to see reversed. It is all about healing. This week, focus on your healing. Body, mind, and spirit, all about healing. Make that your focus. All right, and Caroline McLaughlin, I want to thank you so much for the super sticker. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Horse Van Dunn. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for the week. And we also need a card for Y, neighbor who's having a health crisis. Sure. Starting with you, Horace Van Dunn. Seven of Cups reversed. I think this week some things you've been wondering about will start to become clear. You will get a better sense of your way forward. Look for clarity. That's really the message. This week, Horace Van Dunn, look for clarity and you will find clarity. Okay, and why? For why, the Lovers reversed. So there are some things going on in your life where you are not being given choices. If you feel like you should have choices, fight for those choices. If you just can't have those choices, accept it. So this week, figure out what you need to accept and what you need to fight. Hey, Linda Christensen, Scorpio woman. Scorpio women unite. Yes. Here is a card for you. Justice reversed. You're the second person to get this today. This week, Linda, really pay attention to your own sense of justice. There may be some things that are making you angry. There may be some ways you're being treated unfairly or you feel like you're being treated unfairly. You really have to look at that. Are you being treated unfairly or are you on the defense more than you need to be? If you have to stand up for yourself, by all means do. But don't do it if that's not the real thing. Figure out what's real. Are you being disrespected? Are you being treated unfairly? If you are, take action. If you're not, find a way to bring that energy back down. All right. And thank you, moderators, for being on the ball here today. Most appreciated. Okay, I overscrolled. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Hang on. Okay. All right, the next request that I see, Yatzuri Shop. Thank you for being a member here, Zuri. We appreciate you. Here is a card for you. The Nine of Wands reversed. So this week you may be feeling a little bit impatient. You may be feeling like you've got way too much to do, and it may be getting to you a little bit. Take time for you. Take time out. Take time out. Take care of yourself. That is important. Absolutely. Oh, Carrie, thank you so much for that feedback. Makes sense. Zuri, you gotta, you have been so good at doing for others, taking care of others, and you will continue to do so this week, but also take care of yourself. Julie Rogan, thank you so much. It's great to see you. Thanks for being a member. Let me give you a card for the week ahead. Eight of Pentacles reversed. And this week, Julie, I want to say if you can take some time out for yourself, you really should. That it doesn't always have to be working and learning and working and learning. Try to take, even if it's an hour, even if it's a minute, take some time for you this week, Julie Rogan. And we appreciate you. Thanks for being a member. And thank you so much, Zuri, for those kind words. Lisa, you're having your second MRI on Thursday morning, working on your fear about the thing that's in your brain. Yeah, well, it is scary. Absolutely. And so we have to acknowledge the fear without letting the fear move us forward. We are all sending you healing vibes. Please keep us posted. Okay. And thank you, Jennifer, for the Diwali blessing there. So good. So good. Ashley, glad you enjoyed the pictures of the babies. Here is a card for the week ahead. All right. Here we go. Ashley, here's a card. Two of Wands. You're not the first person to get that today. This week, think about what you're manifesting. Think about what you want. Do not give in to dark thoughts. Keep yourself manifested toward the light, manifested toward what you want, not what you don't want. I think sometimes you get into your head and you're like, oh God, please, no, 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 not this. Instead, say yes, 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 this. Try that. All right. Okay, Destiny Showalter, thanks so much for being here. If you could use some inspired advice, here it is. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. The Fool reverse. This week, try to remember to have some fun. Be cautious where you need to and figure out where do you need caution and where do you need faith. That's what you have to be figuring out. How can you honor your inner child but still honor your adult responsibilities? This week, work to find that balance. That's what's important. And Teresa, how about a card for me? Well, you know I'll be doing a very special reading tomorrow. You know that. Baby cakes, it's pretzels and croissants today. Excellent. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Judgment reversed. There are some things that you've been trying to put closure to and some things that you've been trying to understand that just keep coming back and coming back and coming back and won't go away. That's hard. But figure out the message, figure out what you have to learn, and then you can put closure to it. Oh, Kathy, that makes sense. Well, congratulations on your house purchase. I'm sure it will go well. Very good. And again, really appreciate everybody's feedback. Hey, Kimmy, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. There's a card for you. All right, Kimmy. The Magician. You are getting so close to reaching your goals. What's this too? Okay, there we go. You are getting so close to reaching your goals. You are learning, you are growing, you are exactly where you need to be at this time. I know, technically on the calendar, you still got some time before you are where you want to be. But just know, no matter how difficult it is, no matter how hard it is, you are on the right track. Okay, S2888. What we're doing here is a card for the week ahead, and I'm happy to do that for you today. Ace of Wands reversed. This week, be very careful about anger, be very careful about self-care. Pay attention to what's going on with you. Do what you need to do for yourself and let go of things that are not serving you. Okay. All right. M, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a new subscriber. Glad you're here. Here is a card for you. This is for M. Knight of Wands, very powerful card today. This week, you're going to have some fun. You're going to be creative. You're going to move closer to your goals. That's a great thing. Hey, Anita Stewart, good morning. Thanks for being a member here. All right. Carolina Ortega, so nice to see you. Glad you're here. Here is a card for you for the week ahead. The Five of Wands. Okay. This week, there is some conflict. And it's necessary on the way to the success that you are seeking. So embrace it. Embrace it. And stand up where you need to. Collaborate where you need to. You will get to where you need to go. And Teresa, yes, it is tomorrow. Yes. Thank you. Thank you all for your good wishes. I appreciate you all. Okay. Rosie Telser, so nice to see you. Here's a card for the week ahead for you. Two of Wands, popular card today. And we understand why, because it's the new moon and the solar eclipse. So of course it's a good time for manifestation work this week. It makes so much sense, right? So think about what you want to manifest and go for it. Think about what you want to create. Make your plans, set your goals, be in the power of this moment. Rosie. Elizabeth, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here, Elizabeth Peralta. Glad that you're here. Here is a card for you for the week ahead, Elizabeth. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. So this week, be really aware of your finances. If you're considering a big purchase, fine, but make sure it's appropriate. If you're thinking about making career changes, fine, but make sure it's what you want. So be very careful this week about your grounding, about taking good care of yourself and taking care of your finances. And yes, Teresa, the eclipse and the new moon tomorrow. There it is. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm going to do some deep work. All right, my friends. From my perspective, I've come to the end of the requests. If I accidentally missed you, or if you're just getting here, if you haven't asked, now is the time. Make a request for a card. I am happy to give you a card for the week ahead. I want to remind you, we have a class on Wednesday. You can still sign up. The link to sign up for that, to book a reading with me, and to get a ticket for StarCon, all in the description. Sarah 88, I thought I did you, but I'll do you now just in case. So here we go. Sarah 88, Queen of Cups reversed. This week, you really need to dig in and figure out what you're really feeling. What is true about what's in your heart? What is true about what you want? What is true about what makes you happy and what makes you sad? This week, Sarah, you must honor your emotions. Make that your priority this week. All right. Anyone else that I missed? Go ahead, speak now or forever hold your peace, or until next week, right? It is last call for readings, y'all. Stars and suns, remember there's something special for you in the videos and in the community thread. Check that out and check it out before Thursday, please. Welcome to the new members and the new subscribers. Really appreciate you. Please hit the like button. Oh, Marianne, just coming in at the last minute. Happy to see you. Here's a card for you. The Nine of Wands reversed. 2 words for you, Marianne, for this week. Patience and healing. Those are the things you want to pay attention to. Be patient and work on your healing, and recognize that healing is a journey that requires patience. My friends, I really appreciate you. Look forward to seeing you soon. Take good care. I will be back on Thursday at noon with the Tarot Topics newsletter recap. Appreciate all of you. We would love to see you live on your birthday. Yeah, that would be a good idea. I will try to pop on. No guarantees as to when, but I will try to pop on tomorrow so y'all can say happy birthday to me and to everyone else who has a birthday in Scorpio season, my brothers and sisters. Thank you so much. Appreciate all of you. To become a member, Sarah, you might have to do it on a desktop or laptop versus your phone, but there should be a button that says join right next to the button that says subscribe, and there should be a $ in the chat window right next to the emoji sign. That's how you become a member. You can join us at one of 3 levels. Appreciate all of you. Take really good care. Thank you so much.